going down, y'all. Well, today's video, what I want to cover is the Vanos solenoids, and I believe it's called a vacuum check valve, or some people call them the Vanos filters, but I want to go over that today, show you the procedure on it. It's a lot easier to do it with the engine out of the car. The Vanos solenoids aren't that hard to do while they're still in the car. Just have to move a few things out of the top of the engine out the way. But the check valves are a little bit more difficult because, you know, on the passenger side, there's not a whole lot of room to work. So let's check this out. As you can see here, here's your Vanos solenoids. One's for the intake, one's for the exhaust. And if you go around here on the side and peek down in there, you'll see the two check valves. And the headache about those guys is when you screw them out, they pretty much line up flush with the head, and I believe they're aluminum, so you know you can't get them out with a magnet, and that's what makes them kind of difficult to get out once you get them screwed all the way out. But let's get this job started. All right, let's go over the tools you'll need. For the check valves, you'll need a T40 Torx. And for the Vanos solenoids, you'll need a 10mm socket. Before you start the job, things you want to pick up: seals for the check valve. I'll try and put a link in the description where I got these, and brand new seals for the Vanos solenoids. You don't want to do all that work and then put the stuff back in there and then it starts leaking oil, and then you pretty much have to do it all over again, and you'd be pretty freaking mad. All right, to get the Vanos solenoids out, got your 10mm bolts here. I'm gonna take this retaining clip off. Make sure you don't lose these bolts. Pulling and it should pop out, and this is what your solenoid looks like. As you can see, it's one of the gaskets you need to replace. The other one is right here. As you can see, the check valves are in there. I had to use an elbow along with the E40 Torx. Stick it in there like that. Make sure it catches. Now if you look down in there, that's about as far as it'll screw out. And since it's aluminum, you can't use a magnet to get out, so you want to try and put pressure with the Torx bit and pull it out. Along with it. Might get stuck, but if you can get it a little ways out, you should be able to get it the rest of the way out. Might have to use a pick tool or something like that. Alright, when you get them all out, it should look something like this. Just take all of the old seals off, and we'll go over the cleaning procedure. For cleaning, you want to get your can of brake clean. Just about any brand will do. And just take the top off. Hold the solenoid and just spray up in there. kind of want to do it until you don't see any more oil or gunk coming back out of it. I think I need a new can. Same deal with the filters. If you see, it's kind of like a micron type filter type body, stainless steel. Just spray in there until you don't see any more gunk coming out. Yeah, so I need to go get another can. So before you put solenoids back in, it's not a bad idea to clean up this area as much as possible. I'm about to do because I don't like having a bunch of crud and stuff on my engine anyway. So I would say just stuff some paper towels in there so nothing goes inside the head, and try and clean it up as much as possible. Before you put it back in there, make sure you get some oil or some assembly lube, and you want to make sure you put it around the seals here. See if I can get that to focus. That seal, and then the seals that are on here. Alright, when you get close to getting finished, it should look like that. I haven't done the bolts all the way down yet. I'm not sure of the torque values for these bolts, but I would say just torque them down until they're snug. But as far as the filters themselves, I believe they are 15 Newton meters, which I believe is 11 foot-pounds, the torque. So I would say these you probably do want to torque down, but these bolts over here, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. Alright, well, that's it for that video. Still got a little bit of work to do. It was at Black Market Parts. They screwed me over. Got my transmission cooler fittings. Says it's gonna be a 2 or 3 week hold, so hopefully those get sorted out sooner than later. Might just have to skip it and do it later. I don't know, it depends on how bad I want to get the car on the road, but you know, the ghost is coming to a street near you, so be ready. Holla at me.
Trying to get the cheaper price. Smoking weed, setting white. The mother nigga shit don't come back right. That's how niggas get popped. Trying to get the